When we talk about the most feared men in human history, one name echoes across continents and centuries: Genghis Khan. To some, he was a visionary leader. To others, he was a merciless butcher who drowned cities in blood. But who was Genghis Khan really? A barbarian? Or a brilliant strategist? A nation builder? Or history's deadliest conqueror? Let's uncover the dark, brutal, and terrifying truth behind the man who changed the world forever. Genghis Khan was born around 1162 AD in the harsh Mongolian steppe. His birth name was Temujin. His father, a tribal chief, was poisoned by rivals when Temujin was just a child. Overnight, his family was abandoned by their own tribe and left to starve in the wilderness. Temujin learned early that mercy was weakness, and survival demanded brutality. As a teenager, he killed his own half-brother in a power struggle. By his 20s, Temujin began uniting the Mongol tribes, not through kindness, but through fear, loyalty, and absolute obedience. Those who joined him were rewarded. Those who resisted were completely erased. In 1206, Temujin was declared Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. The Mongol Empire was born, and with it, a wave of destruction the world had never seen. Genghis Khan didn't just conquer lands. He terrorized civilizations into submission. His army was fast, disciplined, and terrifyingly efficient. Mongol warriors could ride for days without rest, shoot arrows with deadly accuracy, and disappear before enemies could react. But their most powerful weapon wasn't swords or arrows. It was fear. Genghis Khan deliberately spread horror stories ahead of his armies. If a city resisted, every man was executed. Children were killed or sold. Buildings were burned to the ground. Some cities lost over 90% of their population. Cities turned into graveyards. One of the most horrifying examples was the destruction of Nishapur in Persia. After a Mongol general was killed, Genghis Khan ordered revenge. The result? Men, women, children, even animals were slaughtered. Heads were stacked into massive pyramids. Survivors were forced to walk over the dead bodies. Historians estimate millions died during his campaigns. In China, Central Asia, the Middle East, and Eastern Europe, entire regions were emptied of life. Some historians believe up to 40 million people died due to Mongol invasions, nearly 10% of the world's population at the time. Psychological warfare at its worst. Genghis Khan was not just brutal, he was strategically cruel. Sometimes, he spared a city, only to massacre it later to ensure no future rebellion. His message was clear: defy me once, and your entire civilization disappears. No mercy, no exceptions. Religion offered no protection. Muslims, Buddhists, Christians, all were slaughtered if they resisted. Royal families were executed without spilling royal blood, crushed or suffocated, as Mongols believed spilling noble blood brought bad luck. Even surrender didn't always guarantee survival. Genghis Khan believed absolute obedience was more important than human life. The man who changed the world, through blood. Despite his brutality, Genghis Khan created the largest land empire in history, stretching from China to Europe. He reshaped trade routes, spread technology, and connected east and west through the Silk Road. But these achievements were built on mountains of corpses. The world became more connected, because countless lives were destroyed. Genghis Khan died in 1227 AD, possibly from injuries after falling from a horse. His death was kept secret. Anyone who encountered his funeral procession was killed to protect the location of his tomb. Even in death, fear followed him. His empire lived on through his sons and grandsons, continuing the cycle of conquest and destruction. Final question: was Genghis Khan a visionary leader ahead of his time? Or was he the most ruthless mass killer in human history? The ground he conquered will forever remember the blood spilled in his name. If you like this video, please subscribe, like and share.